Alright, this is the March 11th backtesting session, $50,000 prop roll account, 3,000 profit target, 2,000 max loss. And looks like it popped us in January of 2022. So let's first go to the open and we'll start marking up the day. So we have a London high, we have previous day high, have some unfilled gaps. Zoom out a bit. Okay, we're free falling apparently. Okay, maybe we'd just be playing off of in-session liquidity here, because I'm not seeing a whole lot of action to the left that I really care about. Let's go down. We'll just see what happens here. Oh, switch this. Okay. Firstly, we're looking for a gap to get formed right there. All right, this did. Let's see if this tapped in. Zoom in a bit. I really had to have an indicator telling me, but just don't have it on a fixed replay. Yeah, we're just gonna say that didn't hit and leave it there. All right, so we take out the 930 high and the low. Let's see, it's not 945 yet. So this is a good delivery, but there's nothing down here. We also didn't sweep past this, it's not valid. We left this 15-minute gap. We're still respecting this one as well. We swept up this. All right, came on, took that. No setups yet. Alright, so the opening range low is available, the opening range high is available. I'd like this since we near missed that, but we'll see what we get. Okay, so at this point, we inverse this. Came up into here, didn't inverse that. This is technically a. Wait, is this? Let me think. Could technically be a setup down to here. The only thing is I mean, it follows the rules. I mean, follows the rules, but so basically what we're looking at here is to play down to this opening range low. Inverse this gap, but these aren't stacked. So it's delivering from this and this. And then I was waiting for an inverse and a close below. So we got the inverse here, and then it closed below previous candle right here. So we have to go instantly be break even right there. We'll see. Okay, so it hits. We'd be BE. And we're just trying to hold for 1-to-1. And we'll see what we get. Ideally, we want this to hold as well. and we don't quite get it. All good. Okay, so looks like we're reversing now. Quite the reversal. Check the 15 real quick to see if there's any other gaps. Doesn't look like it. So at this point, I mean, if we can come back up to that, might see an opportunity there. Otherwise, probably waiting for 10 a.m. so we can have the 4-hour candle close. And then we'll see what we get. So this will be the 10 a.m. right here. Check the 4-hour. So this is the 6 a.m. low. We have the 6 a.m. high up here, I assume. Let's see where that is. Let's see, this is, no, 6 a.m. high must be here. 413. Yeah. So way above. So 6 a.m. low is more likely right now. If you inverse this, we have one more gap right here to inverse. We're delivering from this 30-second. Respecting it. Starting to move lower. Now, this isn't mitigated, so I wouldn't be interested in taking this yet. I want to see this at least get tapped into and get disrespected somewhat, or at least be mitigated. We could deliver from right here. We get a nice close. I'll try to take something. So this gets disrespected, so we're not ready yet. Yeah, there's nothing here for us, unfortunately. That got disrespected. So we'd have to maybe go back up and look for another setup, otherwise we're not going to see anything. And it went to our target, but there's no setup there. This inverse, the gap we would have had to use. It maybe would have been possible to take, let's see, to take this, and then you'd have to go break even right here, and then you just would have been stop break even, but I prefer to just wait. So nothing there. I don't think we're really going to get anything else. We just took that 6 a.m., which is generally the last thing I'm looking for in the session. So we'll just go to the next day. If it'll let me. Yeah, there we go. All right. Looks like we've come back up. So we'll start marking out. We have previous day low, London low is swept, London high is available. This is Asia high is available. Previous day high. See, we have some liquidity built up right here. That 15-minute. See if we get a 4-hour. So it looks pretty good. Nothing there. Yeah, we can put something on that wick, I guess, but let's see. Okay. Let's move down. See what we get. So we tap into that 15-minute gap instantly on the open. Swept out 930 high, 930 low. Starting to trade above through the 15-minute gap, respecting this 30-second. Okay, we inverse. We're still holding above here. Coming back down. Nothing really here. Maybe waiting for 9:45 at this point. See if we get anything. Okay, so here's 9:45. So no RLO available. This gives us the opening range high though. up here. And at this point, we are free falling a bit, so I want to take a look at what we have going on here. It's basically just this until we get there. Now that I am looking at it, it looks like we did barely tap in there. But I think, given how far away the draw is, I think I'd prefer to just wait for a different setup to form. Stalling out a bit here. Okay, this is a little closer to what I want. Could potentially see something here. We're still holding. It's kind of a big bullish candle. All right, we've inversed. Just see. All right, so it's 10 a.m. We have the 6 a.m. low available there now. So could potentially see something down to that. Okay, we're just going to take it out immediately. So we'll stick around and see if we want to come down here, but we just took it that 4-hour low, so we'll see. Want to see a setup somewhere in this area, preferably not up here. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything for us. We'll just go to the next. Okay, so we're taking out some stuff. And I'm coming all the way up, selling all the way back down. Let's see what we have here. Unfilled 15 there. Slow, we've got that low. Got some upside here. Let's just check the 4-hour, see if we're looking at anything. Not yet. There's an unfilled 1 hour right there as well. Unfilled 1 hour right here. So maybe that's what we're looking for on the day. And we'll pop down to the 30. We'll see what we get. Okay, 930 low taken out. Displacing. There'll be no setup here. We close past 50%. Could be a setup here down to this unfilled 15, unfilled hourly. This looks fine. Gap's a little small, but we're respecting. Go 35. We'll drag 1 to 1. Oh. Okay. See what we get here. We're just going to hold. Obviously, we want this to respect, but we'll see what happens. Cool. So we hit that unfilled 15, unfilled hourly. Could see another trade down to this area, maybe. I wouldn't want the stuff to be here, though. Okay, we left the opening range low here, so we could see a setup back down, actually. We inversed this, though, so we'd have to see something else. Let me just check the 1 minute. Yeah, nothing. So we'd have to see something else form. We're coming back up. Okay. We've inversed this. So at this point, I could be looking at this opening range high. It's also 10:01, so let's see where the 6 a.m. is. 6 a.m. is right here. So hopefully we can see a setup up there. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Wasn't really set up down here either. Everything got inversed. Maybe a 1 minute? No, everything inversed. So nothing for us there. There's still some upside targets we could look at potentially. We have this previous day high, which is appealing. I would have liked to see this get tapped in and still hold this other gap, because now we've inversed this, stacked gaps, inverse this now. This is still holding for now. Close past 50% though, so not really something I'm interested in taking. Close past 50% on the 1 minute as well. Okay, we'd need a 1 minute here to move up. Actually, we'd need even a 2 minute maybe. We'd have to get a 2 minute. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. All right. It'll take a lot longer to get through this. I have to keep reloading these, but all right. Let's see. Previous day. Get rid of these. Some lows down here. These are all taken out. Then unfilled 15. That's really what we're looking for. I'll look at that as well though. We're at a 4 hour. Let's see what we can find here. Moving lower. It's not valid. Is there nothing on the downside here? I mean, there isn't really much on the downside, for being honest. It's kind of a lot of just free fall. Just wait for in-session liquidity, and if that's the case. Okay, no setups to that. There's the 945. So we have that available. Technically. We would need a 1 minute at this point, though. I mean, technically this is an entry on the 1. But you'd have to go literally instantly break even. I mean, this risk reward is just completely terrible. I don't think I want to take that. Even if it would have worked. We do. So we're in this now. We have that some upside targets over there. See what we can get. Did not inverse, bouncing off that. I mean, I like this. We're just so far away. I would rather wait for to a 10 a.m. brings. So we now have 6 a.m. up here. And let's see where the 6 a.m. low is. 6 a.m. low is all the way down here now. The unfilled 4-hour. It's super far away as well. We do have this opening range low that's possible to target. Just to keep that in mind. This is invalid though. Could have been a 1 minute potentially. No. Okay. Try to see if we can find another setup. This didn't get tapped yet. So nothing here yet. Okay, we're moving back up towards the 6 a.m. We've tapped into this one. No inverse in here though. So we're hoping just for setup here. Could get something pretty decent. This wick kind of sucks, to be honest. Got a redelivery. Another terrible wick. This is technically valid. It just is really, really cringe. Though to be fair, I didn't take the other one. I mean, that was actually less. That was like this much. We have at least some wiggle room here. We have at least 10 points of wiggle room. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I kind of hate it, but definitely is in line with the rules. Came down, redelivery, didn't sweep out that swing. So see what we can get. So technically we should be VE right here, but I forgot that we would need to do that. So we'll just see if we can get see if we can get tapped out. B, that's fine. Yeah, technically it would have been B, right? On this candle. That's probably it on the day. Unless we start like super flying up here. Yeah, now we're done. Like, what is wrong with this? I don't think I can do. Oh, did it work? It worked. Holy shit. I heard me say I was about to quit. All right. Let's see what we've got. Got some highs in here. Looks good to me. Let's see what we can do. Going down. So we hit that unfilled 15-minute cap. See what we want to do out of that. Stalling out a little bit. So we already took out the Oh no, yeah, so there's took out the 945 right there. Just slowly moving down here. Nothing really up here for me. I mean, yeah, nothing we're really looking at yet. Ideally, I wanted to come up and leave this as the 10 a or the 6 a.m. low, but or I guess this would be the 6 a.m. because the 6 a.m. is down there still. That got inversed. So we have 10 a.m. now. Just check and make sure, yeah. So could see a delivery here. Not a good one, at least. Looks like it didn't inverse, but now it has. See if we have a 15-minute. We do have an unfilled 15-minute up here. Let's look at this. If this said this would have potential if we didn't close above. So I'd want to see a redelivery from something. So we are getting a redelivery here. If we can get a close above, I'll target that unfilled 15. Risk rewards really, again, kind of sucks, but we'll target the unfilled 15 and then we'll just go break even right there. I will move it down a little bit just in case we spike up so I can go break even again. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like we might just get stopped. Let's see. Tap back in. Another possible entry. Okay. We'll go BE here. See if we can hit TP. And we did. Nice. All right, that was just targeting the unfilled 15-minute that formed at 10 a.m. We still have 6 a.m. low available. So we'll stick around until either the 6 a.m. low or high gets hit. If this is a break of structure, it's pretty nice. But it looks like we're reversing for now. Let's check the 6 a.m. high real quick. 6 a.m. high is here. So we'll see if we can find a setup. We do have to inverse this. Yeah. So that on the 1 minute. We'd preferably want to see inversed. Don't really want to take anything until I see that. We'll see where we're going here. Okay, it looks like we might be going down to thing down here. Or we are fucking around. All right. Okay, we're getting closer now. We're in this. It's been mitigated, so we're good to take setups at this point. That is technically valid. Probably have to do a stop below here. Could maybe do 40. And hope the midpoint gets respected, but because otherwise I mean, no, I think I just have to follow rules here and just do this. Just hope we get a little bit more. So we'll buy in there. Got tapped in here, close above, break of structure. Could see a little bit of drawdown potentially. We'd want to see these two gaps hold. So first one inverse, not a great sign. Second one pulled through. This would have been another entry coming up right now. Technically another entry. Really poor risk reward though. So we hit. So we'll go BE here. And then hopefully pull out the rest. There it is. All right, there's the 6 a.m. Right about 11. That'll be it on that day. Go to the following Monday. Let's see if it'll load. All right, did load. Excellent. Alrighty. I mean, we have Asia low here, but don't really care that much. There's not a whole lot going on here. Some targets higher already, so just take a look here. See what the market wants to do. Okay. What even is this? This is London plus that. And we are tapped into a tiny, tiny 30-second, which we've now inversed. So theoretically, we need to see a 1-minute entry now. Which is a little unfortunate. Because this would have been kind of nice. Yeah, no 1 minute for me. Yeah. There is technically a gap here that got inversed, and there's stacked gaps right here. So needed the 1 minute confirmation, didn't get it in time. Next is there, which I believe is the previous day high we were looking at before. Yep. I'm a little worried about CE of the wick. So we'll see what we can get here. No valid setups yet. Still don't think this is valid. Didn't retap, so okay, now we're back into this gap. See what we end up doing here. Messing around a bit. Okay, we inverse that. Close below there. Yeah, so we're really coming all the way back down. Let me check. Yeah, no 15-minute yet. So currently this is the opening range high, opening range low down here. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything once again. Took out that opening range high. Working towards, oh boy. So that technically was valid. But I missed it. So what we're gonna do, put this here. And then we're gonna win it and see if we can get it. Okay, we did. I mean, this is like a super quick scalp. Could get another one, potentially. Ooh, no inverse. We need to see a 1 minute now. We could. Yeah, there's a 1 minute. We'll grab this. Whoa. That it for 20. Try to take 20. See if we can get here. We'll go BE at the previous day high. Go BE. Take that. Boom. All right. So let me check. Yes, we already took out that 6 a.m. too. Extra confirmation. It's actually super, super nice. I love when that happens. We have the 6 a.m. here that just got formed for some extra delivery through there. Well, that's probably it on the day. So if we, oh, what have I done? I made that. Just took out that, so I think we're kind of done here. Let's see if we can get one more trade on Monday. Or on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I should say. Man, it does load. It just takes a really long ass time. It's really weird. Not used to that. All right, let's see here. London low, Asia low available. Tapped in there. Got gap here. Let's go to the 4 hour, just take a peek. See if we can consolidate some shit. 4 hour gap there. 4 hour gap here. 4 hour gap there. Yeah, looks good. Move this. Okay. What even is this? It's 15 minute? Sure, I guess. All right. See what we get here. Moving down right away. Taps in there. Okay, well, this is no longer valid anyway. Close above. Possible 1 minute? Yeah, possible 1 minute. Well, it's pretty yikes 1 minute, to be honest. They're targeting that. I mean, I think I kind of got to go B down here at this swing. This wick is pretty strong, but we will take this to 50. And then we got to be BE at the first swing. Okay. Boom, break even. See if we get anything. Nope. All right. Back to the 30-second. All right, inverse that, inverse that. And back to the 1 minute. Let's see, did we get anything here? We have one more. Technically valid down to the London. It's a little cringe. I think we gotta just go like 50 again. Just kind of sucks, but want to give it room if it wants to come back up a little bit, and if it respects that, it's still valid. So I'll try to get back in again. We have to go instantly B. I'm actually going to drop the timer a little bit, make it this easier on myself. We're on the 1 minute. So we're still respecting this. If it closes above there, it's not good, but this is still okay. Okay, so tap that. So now we're B, and we're out. Oh, what are you gonna do, right? Of course, of course. Instant wick up and back down to Asia low. Yep, there it is. Well, you're right on the direction, but both of these could have easily reversed, I think, so I'm fine taking break-even trades there. Our next downside target, it's not really sure. We have this low, technically. This is the 945 low. Technically could take a trade just down to that level if we get something. That's going to make it a little more complicated. Nothing really going for us yet. Just inversed all that. Okay, we could see something here. Yeah, here's the opportunity down to here. We're gonna have to get a retest up here. Did get, looks like it's still valid to me. We're pushing it now. We'll say still valid. Okay, now it's still not. Didn't get it anyway. It's about to be 10, which means there will be gap right here at this. Well, that's a bit of a news scandal. All right then. Let's see, that was maybe a 4 hour? Yeah, so there's unfilled 4 hour below us. This does not look like it tapped in. I'm not playing guessing games, nor am I pulling out a magnifying glass. So we already took out the 6 a.m. low, obviously. So now at this point, actually, I'm curious if there's a 1 minute over here anywhere. No, inverse. So anyway, if we're doing anything, playing to this unfilled 4 hour, see if we can find anything in the next couple minutes here. Making higher lows. Doesn't look like we really want it. Probably go next at this point. Still just need one more trade. Wait for it to load. All right. Oh, wait, previous New York down here. Got bought the hell up. Hard to mark that out at this point. Get that high up there. Let's look for some 4 hours, shall we? 4 hour there. Looks good to me. Got a 1 hour right there. Why can I not grab that? All right, well, looks good. Unfilled 15-minute here. Here, technically, also, but near missed. Okay, so we just hit the Asia low. So what do we do here? 930 high is available. Not anymore. 15-minute gap is available. Okay, we don't want it. Not even 945 yet. See if we leave it. Okay, so this is 945 now. Technically, we inversed that. And it's stacked gaps, which means I need a 1-minute entry. Not gonna get it. So they took out this OR low. See if we can find a trade somewhere else. Moving down. Nothing going on here yet in this 15-minute. All right, moving up, we've got the opening range high stacked on the 15-minute, probably stacked on a fucking 4 hour at this point. See what the market wants. So this is the 10 a.m. We've got it unfilled right there. I mean, I'll get in that. I do 25 points. Go break even at the unfilled 15-minute gap. Boom. That's all it takes. Let's go with the analytics. Just adjust this. All right, 4 break-even trades. I'm gonna loss. Seems a little crazy, but risking $500 each time with a 1-to-1. Yeah. That is the March 11th backtesting session done and passed.